a company Collectibles, and today we have the Old Man Jenkins. But first, make sure you like this video. Liking the video helps me. No, it's not supported or sponsored by Under Armour. I'm not even wearing Under Armour right now. I'm not even wearing underwear right now. But what you can do, hit the like button, click the link down below at checkout, use my link for Big Bad Toy Store. Helps me help you. I guess that's a thing now. But, Count Dooku! The Dookie is finally in the house. I hope it doesn't come with a head. I'm just kidding, it does come with a head, but... It's a box! Star Wars box. Stuff that we're used to. Stuff that I'm like, change the box! Like, Hot Toys has added a little bit of je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi. I'm just kidding, I can't say that, can I? And, of course, Count Dooku. Yeah, it looks cool with a little wraparound type dealio. This is something that started with the Rogue One figures, and it's kind of weird. A lot of people said it's blue, but I don't care. Blue, red, yellow, pink, magenta. It's different. I wish Hot Toys would start doing their boxes like Spider-Man figures or Predator figures. Even John Wick was a freaking badass box, but I guess it happens mainly because of the licensing of Star Wars. And also, fun fact, I think Sideshow just lost their Star Wars license. I'm not too sure, but I'm just saying, hey, fun fact. Let's unbox this boy. Alrighty, so upon unboxing, you see the art of the figure, and here it is all in one. It looks good. It just looks good. So far, what I've seen online, and you little naughty little... unboxing little thing, just flashing the camera like that. But anyways, you can see you have all his stuff, and let's start opening it up. Why don't you? Why won't we? I don't know. Why would we? Okay, so first let me just take out the figure, which I kind of already did. No, I didn't. Just kidding. That is I think that one got to my head. That was a lot of toxic smell out of this one. Oh my god, I seriously felt some pain after that. Oh my gosh. See, the head sculpt is good. It is good. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably not in focus right now, but not gonna lie, it is freaking perfect. They can't do the sick, crazy head sculpt like he really does have, which is wrinkly, old, cancerous-looking man with crazy-looking teeth. Of course, because there's a certain point at which you kind of got to stop. I think this is the sweet spot at which they captured him. Under the correct lighting and stuff, you can get him great. Now, I'm gonna do him a favor and have him as he's supposed to be. Alrighty, I just ripped his head off to take off that piece of plastic. It wasn't nothing special, but let's. Okay, that plastic I'm gonna save for something else. Taking it off later. His fabrics and stuff is nice. There's kind of this issue where I see how Hot Toys cuts out their pleather, and you'll see when I get up close with him, it's perfectly cut. Like it's no outline. It's just a square. That kind of bothers me. I mean, that's a little bit on the quality of Hot Toys. Like that's like they either have to improve it or somehow get around that by doing a little bit more work. But he definitely has a fat suit on, of course, which is expected with this kind of a figure. Now, is it a dual cape or something? Yes. Oh my god, this cape is so soft. Oh my god. Oh yeah. It is really soft. It's really nice. Oh, that's cool. And then he has this little chainmail looking, it's metal. So that's cool. So let's set him to the side over here. Let's go over what he comes with and stuff. He's probably not going to stand, sorry guys, because of that. What he has on his feet. And I didn't take that off. And here's the base. And the base is expected to be as what it is, which is a basic Star Wars base. It's a basic rectangular Star Wars base with the crotch grabber. So actually, as we have the base, we can probably prop him up on this thing. And I was supposed to get my sabers from Chris Custom Sabers, but sadly, this month has been hell when it came to payments and stuff like that. So I wanted to get his CFFL bulbs and stuff like that, but I couldn't. Now let's go through all these holograms. Hot Toys and their holograms. They've been dishing out. So far, this one, you'll guys see it behind the camera, which this is a Battle Droid Commander, which looks to be a commander because they're reporting to Dooku. And then you have Emperor Palpatine or Chancellor Palpatine at the time. And then you have Jango Fett. Now, this one is a fancy-ass looking one. Like this, like that little figure of Jango. That, to me, that's sick. That looks sick. And then you have the Death Star plans, as which they show on Geonosian planet of Geonosis, and that guy is talking to Dooku and saying they must never find our shit. And then here is the actual like the projector for all of these things, so which is pretty cool because they all peg in also nicely, which is nice. I like that. And then let's see what else we have here. Lightning effects galore. Now, these lightning effects, I'm going to put back in the box. Here's a good look at them if you want. They're nice, but over time will droop. So I'm not going to use that. To me, it's kind of bittersweet because they look really good, although it's not ideal for me, and I'm not going to use them because it just doesn't go with the figure because of how it droops and gets all messy like. I'm not sure if I'm putting it back right or what, but it just like I said, it droops over time, which kind of hurts the figure, and it sucks because, you know, people want this, but there's kind of a water treatment you can do from like hot water to cold water, and then you get it back in shape, but it's a kind of an issue to display. Now, as far as this little piece right here, you have his actual lightsaber, and take a good look over here as well because you have his actual lightsaber and this little swooshy blade thing, which I don't tend to use. A lot of people are starting to use these as it gives a good dramatic effect on the figure, but I'm not going to use them. Here's the blade itself. I'll go over that a little later. And then you have his LED light up arm, which takes in some batteries that comes with it, which I don't use at all. It's nicely done, although the paint apps don't go all the way up the forearm, which is not expected, but there that is. Not going to go over that. I think those are trash, basically, and they shouldn't come up with those. And then it comes with some pegs to put the lightsaber on his belt, so you can have it displayed like so. And then over here, as you can see, is all the hands that he comes with. Now, all these hands that he comes with are most of them to use with the Force lightning effects. And then you have some Force-using hands, like as you see right there. Might as well open it and let you guys see it, because that glare, I tell you, that glare sometimes it's like it's a pain in the douche, whatever that is. And then here are the hands that it comes with. Just a nice multitude of hands. Nothing too crazy like a Spider-Man web-slinging hand, but it's Count Dooku. It's not Spider-Man. You know what I mean? So there's the hands. Nothing to go over really. It's as expected from him. So let's get to posing this guy. I'm going to go over articulation right now because this guy needs no display showcase. It's Count Dooku, for God's sake. As you can see, it's not hindered. It's nothing wrong with him. Okay, that's a little bit disappointing over here, is you don't have those ratcheted joints, which I know I use these crotch grabber joints and it's always, stands, which is always supported, but I like the ratchet joints. I feel like it's locked and kind of secured into place and stuff like that. But as you can see, nothing wrong with the articulation. Articulation is all there for this guy, so nothing to see really. It's Count Dooku. And why would you have him in any other crazy poses? What? Alrighty, so here we're behind the figure on the Dark Lord of the Sith. Well, basically a really rich guy in Star Wars. So that's Dooku. It's not like Predator, it's not like Spider-Man, it's not like John Wick. He doesn't come with 15 AR-15s and 10 AR-10s and 20 M16s. It comes with a commander droid thing, but let's look at the accessories first. I think I want to get these accessories out of the way first, being that they're pretty minor. Like you have his lightsaber, the nicely done lightsaber that we got with the Anakin one. As you can see, his blade goes all the way. It's a cool lightsaber. Yeah, we've seen that before. If you see my Anakin reviews, which if you have, good luck for you. And then if you don't, well, you're a bad person. And then you have this battle droid hologram type thing, which is pretty cool. I like that. It's nothing wrong with this either. I kind of like these different holograms because we don't see okay, I'll stop talking for this one. This is Jango Fett. Wow, look at the light passing through. Isn't that cool? If you could figure out how to put light in that little hologram piece, which I'm about to show you, man, these holograms would look so freaking awesome. Oops. Oh, whoa, what's in you? Oh, Palpatine has a heart, a little blue dot heart. But as you can see, that's Palpatine. They all look really good. And as a matter of fact, I forgot to mention, this is my favorite. I love this. There's so many little details. You can make out his Mandalorian armor and his little everything in there. And then here we have the Death Star plans when it's like disco. And it's so cool looking because it's a little incomplete Death Star plan, which is cool. The little hologram holder thing, which this holds the holograms and he can hold it in his palm like so, but like very much larger. But if you can somehow put an LED sticking in through the back and then you have it shining throughout the middle, and then you can still put them on top of it. Like here, it just basically pegs on like so. So you can just have them like that. And if you can have a light under there somehow, man, that would be so sick looking because that's a really good display. I might have him displaying one of these holograms because it's so epic looking. But as you guys saw at the beginning of the video, that's my solid pose. I don't know what it is by now, but whatever it is, easy. I trust you with my life. Alright, so there's Dooku, poorly posed, but please excuse it. I'm trying to show him off, basically, here. I'm going to brighten it up. He's not much to look at, as you can see from head to toe. Not much to look at, although quality is there, and once you pose him right and get him right, but for the display purposes of this video, I'm not posing him that great. But as you can see, like cloths, pleathers, and oh, what I hate the most, pleathery boots. I don't like pleathery boots, but it got it, and honestly, I don't know what else to say. I have to kind of deal with it and put up with it, but I hate that. And the base, like I said, the Geonosian, and then the nice metal plaque. I love it. I love that they incorporate these with the Star Wars figures because I can't stand it when they do that. Like for Spider-Man Advanced Suit, they didn't even put any type of name. Nothing. Nothing like, no. So that's a lot better than nothing. Let's take a look at this head sculpt. This, guys, you have to understand a thing about Hot Toys. If you don't have it under correct lighting, just like with any other portrait pictures or any type of photography or any type of anything, when you're trying to capture the essence of anything, collectors, please be aware, you need good lighting. I hate when people are like, oh, the head sculpt sucks, it's too soft. And yeah, I do that too, but it's facts. And in these cases, the head sculpt does not suck. It's the poor lighting. They even did that with so many figures, even on their prototypes. It's poor lighting. You have to actually give this guy some nice light. Now, 3-point lighting serves these figures justice because it accents the whole entire figure's face. And as you can see here, they captured the likeness of Christopher Lee. I think that's is that his name? I'm putting shame to myself, isn't I? But they captured the likeness and the age of this guy. The hair sculpt alone is by far, like, it defines this old dude. And like I said, they can't go cancerous old, otherwise that'll just look creepy. But man, the eyes and the life, even like you can see the age freckle age thingies on the side of his face and stuff like that. Like even that looks so good. Let me turn off one side of the lighting. Okay, so here the lighting is off onto one side, and man, you really see where this figure is coming out. You start to really see details. Sorry about that. You start to really see details, freckles all over his face. It's amazing. I mean, you can't tell me that's not amazing. That right there is a masterpiece. And I love spending time on figures like this, especially the old dudes. Hot Toys really knows how to like come out with a likeness and express expression through a figure, and without it being in a pose or anything, the face alone is worth the whole price tag of the figure. But let's turn the lights back on and start going through the rest of his body, costume, which is all that's left, and a little bit about the base, and pretty much sum it up. Alright, so now we're behind the figure again, and let's take a look at the clothing. So the clothing, like I said, is a plain black tunic type of design, and there it is, really bright. Plain black tunic type of design. Sorry for the exposure, but I'm going to turn it really bright so you guys can see more. And then his pleathery boots with his Nazi pants. Everything is of good quality. I cannot say anything better than that. Nicely, I love how they actually iron the pants and you get that line. Oh, did I just move that? And you get that line. And then you have these pleathery boots where I hate so much. But it looks like it's kind of improved. It feels like it. It feels like a better material. And then at the bottom you have the base, which states Star Wars, Count Dooku, and it does have a plastic film on it, luckily, because I just didn't have plastic film on my other figures. I don't know why. And then did I forget the he had this like chain up top, which connects his cape basically, which it's metal, and that's good. And then this is what I was talking about as far as them. It's kind of like cutouts. It looks like obvious cutouts, and I think they can work on that, make that a little bit better. And then they as you can see around the edges, it's just plain cutouts. Weather it a little bit more and so on. But I also wanted to touch on Old Man Hands. So let's go down towards the Old Man Hands. Here you have the Old Man Hands. Nicely done. You can see the veinage going on. Everything's expected by Hot Toys on this figure. I don't have any complaints as of now, because it is just Count Dooku, and being Count Dooku, there's not much to go on that. So all we get is like the beautiful tailoring and stuff like that. And then you can see the cape that is what he wears in basically I think all movies. And this is the Count Dooku from Attack of the Clones, if anybody was wondering. So hopefully Yoda releases soon so I can get this bitch fighting another little hobbit from, no, not from the Shire. Okay, I'll stop. And then, like I said, the cape, which is nothing surprising. Same materials that I've been used to. This is kind of more of like the Obi-Wan thing. But underneath, as you can see, I don't know what is going on over here, but this thing is really soft. My God, this is really soft. I don't know what material this is. They use some really good materials on figures that doesn't come with much. They step it up as far as materials go when the figures are like lacking in accessories. But that's my review for this guy. I don't really have much to say. It's minor on the accessories, and it's major on the head sculpt. So this kind of a figure, I'm not gonna drain it down because it's like doesn't come with accessories. Oh, it doesn't come with like a bunch of guns or blasters and stuff like that. Hot Toys went out of the way, right? I want to tell you that Hot Toys went out of the way, and they gave us these, okay? These things that, although we're not too much appreciative of them, they gave us that. And that, for Hot Toys to come up with something like, we need something so these collectors don't beat our asses, and we have to be expensive at the same time. How do we do this? Throw in some holograms. I can't complain about that. I gotta give him dibs on that, and I have to say, this figure is a perfect 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10 being that this, his belt section was, it looks like cutouts. It literally looks like, cutouts, and I don't like that because it kind of, it makes a figure show like it's a figure and it's fake. But as far as everything else, man, you can't go wrong with this. This is perfection right here. That's just beauty. You can see the life in his eyes. But some of these old dude figs, I swear to God, man, Hot Toys, you suckers, you do something. You do something that makes me jiggle. I don't know what part of my body jiggles, but man, look at that head sculpt. But like I said, 9.5 out of 10. If you like what you saw here in these company collectibles, make sure you like, subscribe, share the videos. Importantly, like the videos because, like I said, that helps me. And wow, definite pickup. If you're getting Yoda, you got to pick up Dooku, and if you get Dooku, you got to pick up Yoda. So this is a definite pickup. Look for him on Big Bad. I think you might be able to still get him. This figure, it was an early release, and I'm glad a lot of things are early releasing right now, because during early next year, I'm going to have a big open window that I can pick up figures that I missed. Such figures like R2-D2 and stuff like that. So it'll be cool. Like I said, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Count Dooku, great figure, 9.5, and still, lots more of collectibles in the future.